What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Civilization 6 Gathering Storm as the Inca. We're fighting the Mari, we're fighting Coupe. It's going decently well. We took one of his cities, and it's the one that I've been eyeing for a while because it has access to iron, which is nice. So we have that now, and our military actually surpasses his now by a decent margin. So from this point forward, we should be able to do some damage. So we're going to try to take probably La Venta first and then move on to Geneva. If everything goes the way I want it to go, which really there's no guarantee that it will. But we'll see how it goes. We also have to take out his knights wherever we see them because they are pretty powerful. What is this? Come on now. Come on now, don't interfere in my war. How very rude of you, Mr. Swords Boy. For that, you got double shot by my scouty boy. Alright, so that's out of the way. We want to deal with this knight. Knights are scary and dirty. Okay, that's really bad. Let's make sure we do not attack. Let's go over there. I just want to make sure he doesn't reach any of my crossbowmen, and if he doesn't, then we should be able to take him out without it really being too much trouble. Okay, come on. I'm trying to get a good look at this city. It's got a horseman in it. Alright, let's keep that in mind as we move along now. So these guys are actually pretty terrible in terms of melee defense. So sure, they're pretty strong and they have 2 attacks, but if they get into a melee fight, they just straight up 100% die. So let's keep them away. Let's just you know, treat them like little babies that will die. Like generally, sure, babies have very good ranged attacks, but let's, don't get them into a melee fight because they'll get in trouble. Totally forgot that the wall could reach this guy, but he can definitely take it, so that's also a good thing to keep in mind. This horseman shouldn't really be an issue. He's much weaker than the knight that we saw earlier, so it should be okay. And it's actually way better for us to have him out of the city than for him to be in it. So let's have our little scout boy deal with that. So what's actually really weird is that this unit. Okay, so no, they do always get an extra attack. That's cool. I thought it was only if they didn't move, but they always got one. Alright, and there we go. That's the horseman guy down. Let's get you a promotion. I'm gonna get the faster movement on hills just because there are a lot of hills around and it does make sense to me. There we go. Arrow Storm. There you are. There's Mr. Knight. Alright, let's move up on him a little bit. Because the more units we take down, obviously, the better that will be. I don't want to move this guy within range of the city just yet. I don't think. I think it's a bad idea. And then again, his melee strength is sort of high, so maybe he'll be okay. And we can pillage the farm to get health back. Okay, let's just shoot. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure about this, but we're just gonna go for it. Sometimes you just gotta make those crazy choices. Okay, what's going on? Don't do that. Hey, what are you doing, man? You're killing my scout. In one attack, apparently. Don't, please don't. Look, they were very expensive. Okay, he's still alive. He's totally fine. 'Tis but a scratch. Okay, so he'll be fine. I'm not even worried about that. That's gonna be totally cool. Right, so the crossbowman can take a decent hit. He'll die after 3. That's good to know. Yeah, we might want to use that one. Because it is really good. I'm just not sure I want to do it right now. I don't think I want to do it right now. But eventually, I probably will. So do we want to be... Okay, let's just make sure that... Let's see. I think Merchant Republic is generally more flexible than Monarchy. Even though a little bit of extra housing is always fine, but plus 10% gold and plus 15% production towards districts is really good. So I definitely want to be a merchant republic. It just doesn't, I don't know. It just seems like that's generally always the better choice. Alright, so we can move onto this farm and then heal, or we can run away a little bit and then heal somewhere else. Don't want to attack there right now. Let's get you over here. I'll send this guy up north a bit. So we killed the knight. That's really good. Yeah, I want to make sure that encampment is gone because it's really in my way. Okay, we're actually losing money now. Definitely want to keep that, but I want to keep that as well. So we might have to go with... I mean, we can only get 2 extra gold right now, which really isn't that good. That's just a result of our big military. We gotta figure out how to get more traders and stuff like that, so... Or, you know, just build a market for that. Sure, let's be friends for now. Her military is actually pretty decent. In fact, it's stronger than mine. So I want to keep her close for now. I'm also trying to figure out if I should send this guy all the way over there to heal, or if I should just leave him there for now. I'm a little bit torn. Because if he's over here, there's a decent chance that he's gonna get ambushed. Let's just send him... Let's just send him home. Okay, so you go over there, you go home. I wish we could kill that trader. That would have been really nice, but it's okay. Alright, at least our melee units in the area are very dependable. We have a swordsman and we have a pikeman, and Coupe is pretty... well, it's 6 technologies behind, which is definitely quite significant. That's not a small amount, so... I don't think he'll be able to really put up too much of a fight to swordsman and pikeman right now. Okay, so he's actually worried. He's starting to make some really, kind of desperate offers. 33 gold per turn, that's pretty significant, but honestly, if the choice is mine, I would rather have some of his cities, such as Leventa, such as Geneva. One of you pointed out to me that I should maybe liberate Leventa so that I could get more faith, which is an interesting idea. But really, I would much rather have the actual city, because it's actually pretty good. Okay, let's start firing away here. And let's get a promotion for this other guy. I could plunder it as well. But really, I want to focus on war for now. Like, I just want to take that city. That's my main concern, and not so much the getting a little chunk of extra money right now, which would be, sure, that would be nice. But it would not be as nice as taking Leventa in a couple of turns and having an extra theater square, another holy site. We got some deer, we got some rice, and we got jade coming in soon. Okay, so this is actually pretty good location in terms of defense, apparently. We can do this, for sure. As soon as this guy's healed, or that guy's healed, and we send him in as well, we should be able to take the city. What is this guy doing? What are you doing, man? Do you just want to lose your archer, or... Because I'll play along. I'll kill him. That's totally fine. Okay, let's move you back. Let's move you over there. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, so our army is actually looking fine, and it really doesn't need anything else. I'm gonna get a market. We need money, because we're not exactly making a lot of it right now. I definitely want to get a niter mine there. So that's gonna be priority number 1. Part of me is considering a monument, not just for the culture, but also because loyalty might become kind of an issue later on, so monument seems okay on the border. Alright, this is where we start firing away. Looks like the wall's actually taking some decent damage. And then you can move there and plunder. And we still get our money. And we didn't even skip a beat of battle. Okay, so start healing now. I'm gonna need you healthy for this next part. But okay, so La Venta, we should be able to take that in a little while. Especially once the swordman and the pikeman. What is this? What are you doing? Why is this guy running this way? That's so weird. Okay, so that's another promotion available for the crossbowmen. That's actually really good. Let's fire away. Yep, so we're definitely taking emplacement because we are going to be defending against city attacks quite a bit. So any sort of bonus in that regard, I will gladly take. I don't want to take a minor defeat right now. We're just going to sit tight with the melee units. We do have an upgrade available, but we don't have a lot of money, so we're going to wait with that. At least for now. You're going to heal. You're good. Don't want to get too close to Te Pokuhiwi right now, because we're going to start taking damage. So we want to just slowly work our way up from the south. It definitely seems like the safest way to go about it. And then also, after we take La Venta, we're going to have Coupe mostly contained to the southern part of the map. And he probably will not be able to send out too many new settlers. So this is a minor victory. This is actually like the first attack I'll take. This minor defeat's really not quite as good. That's also because we're attacking from across the river, but we're just going to stay on alert for now. Let's get that niter. Sweet. Okay, so apparently this has flooded in the past, which I didn't even realize, but that makes it extra fertile. So that's actually a really good tile now. Like a really good tile. I'm talking sweet. Alright, so let's see. Our religion is going down a little bit. That's fine. I don't really care about religion. What I also don't understand... Okay, we have gunpowder, which is great. What I don't understand is why Coupe is deciding to attack this guy when he's apparently in a pretty defensible location, and he's got a promotion that makes him stronger when defending against these attacks. Well, this other guy doesn't, so why not just go for him? He's also sitting in a wide open grassland. It really doesn't seem very smart. So here are the victories that we're going to be getting. So I'm going to definitely go for that, because that means that we should be able to take the city probably next turn. I'm also going to grab buttresses so we can build a dam. Those stop the damage to from flooding and stuff. It also prevents food loss during drought. Only one may be built along each river's floodplain. Whichever player completes one first, the river must traverse at least two sides of the dam hacks. Military engineers can spend a charge, but who actually ever makes military engineers? That's right, no one. I'm gonna make another commercial hub, because it looks like we're gonna be needing those throughout this. Oh boy, he's got Toas now. Yeah, so Toas are actually really strong, and those are not to be messed around with. I'm actually a little bit worried. Maybe we should fall back. In fact, we probably should. So if he starts running into that jungle, we can light him up with our crossbowmen, but we don't want to mess with those sort of superior units. I believe they replace swordsmen, right? Toa? Yes, they do. So they're actually pretty strong. And then also they reduce enemy strength by 5. World Congress. Is there a way to check? So we would want either a religious or a military city-state to be... Okay, to give more bonuses. I'm thinking religious is probably the better vote. Oh wait, this one's sending trade routes. Okay, well I'll still go with religious for now. I don't really care, so I'm not going to spend a lot of my power on this. I'm going to say just faith. I don't care. I really don't care about the outcome of this vote. It's very, very small. Right, so it's actually cheaper now to... Actually, no, it's more expensive to buy units with faith, and then also you get extra yield type when sending trade routes to militaristic city-states. Which is pretty decent for me. if I were to trade with Kabul or Preslav, which I wasn't really planning on doing, but okay. And there go the walls. And furthermore, we can actually take the city now. So we're going to take Leventa and we're just going to keep it. Of course, I could liberate it, and that would be another city-state in the game. But really, I would much rather own it myself. This is honestly a great location. It's got some decent... I'm going to keep it. I'm definitely going to keep it. It has some decent districts, stuff like that, so it just makes sense to me to keep it and not just get rid of it. I'm still not making a lot of money, so I don't want to be upgrading any of my troops. This is pretty good. I'll get a farm, sure. Also, it looks like we're going to be going into a dark age, which is not exactly great. I could spend a bunch of my faith and get a great writer. But we're going to get him anyway. Apparently no one else is going after him. Actually, we're doing pretty fine when it comes to great people. We got merchants on the way. We got a scientist on the way. We got a writer on the way. Musician down the line as well. It's honestly pretty fine. It's just right now we're not getting as many era score as we would like. So Dark Age would be pretty bad. There can be no peace, you son of a bitch. You have offended me. Okay, this is actually kind of bad. I don't like seeing that knight there. So you just killed that archer. You heal up. So we do have a promotion. So we're going to grab that straight away. Boom. How is he still alive? Are you joking me? Come on, man. Extra movement. Pretty damn nice. I'm going to put you inside the city so you can start firing soon. So all we want to do for now is just drive off this attack. Make sure we keep Leventa. Possibly get some walls as well. Not necessarily right now, but at some point, yeah. We just don't have a lot of great locations for theater squares, is what's kind of annoying right now. I'll get a library, and I'll send an envoy to... I kind of want Kumasi, I think. Let's see if we can get him. I also think that we might be needing the extra culture in the future. What are you doing? Don't go for my little scout. Okay, he's definitely 100% dead. So that's kind of a bummer, but at the same time, they weren't really that amazing to me. Kupa and Dito have made peace. Okay. Yeah, I think we can take this guy. If we do this, and then this... Fire. There's no real reason to make peace yet. I want to keep going with this war. The more I declare war on him, the more grievances I'm going to build up, and the more I'll seem like a warmonger to the other players. I'm gonna get another market there. You're good. So basically, the more we get done in this one war, the better it's gonna be. I think I want to make a terrace farm there. Honestly, the more of these unique improvements, the better it is. I just like them a lot. That's just one of the more fun things about playing all the different civs, is just seeing all their different improvements and messing around with that. But yeah, Leventa was a good get here. Definitely not gonna give that up. Yep, still no good theater squares available. Industrial zone, immediately a bit better. I don't hate the idea of a shrine, if only to just get more, faith. Because we're not exactly getting a ton of that. Okay, you go there. You go here. If this way, if he moves up, we can mess him up. So if I move you there, and then I move you here... Let's see if we can drive this dude off. I want to cross the river, I think. Let's just heal this turn. Right, so we don't want you to move anymore. Get that terrace farm if it's the last thing that you do, man. I need it. Yeah, Sasa's looking really bad. Okay, so he's actually going for the attack. Which, you know, like, sure, he'll do some damage, but he's not going to kill my swordsman. There can be no peace. We've talked about this. Sure, he'll do a good chunk of damage, but we actually have triple crossbowman attacks on this guy now. Meaning, he's super boned. Also, what happened to Dito's army? What the hell? Did she levy troops or something? Yep, so I'm definitely using Merchant Confederation because that's going to give me a lot of money. And we definitely need that to not die. I'm gonna get some walls out here. Alright, let's just start firing at this dude. It's actually somewhat close. Toes are really strong. Just fire, just kill the guy. Put him out of his misery. Alright, so we're gonna heal here. Let me see. What do I want? I kind of like the idea of going with a religious guy so he can spread some pressure around. Maybe in Wanuku or something, even though it wouldn't be that amazing. I also like Magnus, obviously. Magnus is always really strong. Maybe over there, so we could chop down these woods and stuff. So let's put Magnus in Wilka. Right, so I'm actually gonna just straight up take that attack. I want these barbarians to leave, obviously. Terrace farm, baby. It's beautiful. It's not even that good yet, but it's really nice looking. It looks so different from the way it looked in Civ 5, but it's still just a really nice improvement. Someone made the Great Library. Good for them. Let's do that. Let's heal. Let's heal. Let's move up a little bit, see what we can see around Geneva. I'll take that minor victory. I mean, I probably should be crossing the river to do more damage or take less of it, but if we win, we win. I don't want to mess with that right now. Okay. So, not really much going on. We're definitely not going to make the era score that we wanted, and that's really kind of a bummer. I found that just getting a ton of great people is probably one of the best ways to get a lot of era score. How many more turns do we have? 5. What are you doing? You're just suiciding at this point, man. And your military strength is already dwindling. I really don't think this is the way you should be doing things. And he's running. Look at him go. Let's heal. Yeah, so this guy is straight up just getting himself killed. He really didn't achieve anything else in this whole situation, so... Seems kind of... not entirely smart. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here for now. In the next part, we'll hopefully get some upgrades, such as our musket man would be nice. We would also want to upgrade our... maybe our pikeman into pike and shot. I think that's actually kind of a cheap one. Stuff like that. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video.